Hello, 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 hello. ¿Ah? Diga. D'amore. ലാഗാക്കാണ്ടൊന്ന് വേണം. ഒന്ന് വാടേ. വാട ഒന്ന് വേഗം. Ay, tarapu, tarapu, taramo.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. That's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on
Oh,
the same wavelength.
2 goal.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Beckham. Looking for the run. Ah, that's a fine interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. Okay, he can be quite conservative and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Deftly away. Ruben Dias gets across and deals with it. And it's Beckham. Maldini. And this is Beckham. McTominay gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Now it's João Pedro. And this is Forlan. He's through and all alone. Chance!
എന്തിട്ടാ
It's a decent
ഓളാണ് കാണിക്കണ.
clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Basten. No, it's come to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge.
There they go, hunting again.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Forlan, and it's Serginho. Referee's given a throw.
കളിക്കണ അവസ്ഥയാണ് വന്നത്.
Stojkovic. Very nearly half an hour gone here. No, it's not getting there. Oh, well played. It's Forlan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham. And it's Rivaldo.
ഛെ,
Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very
ഛെ.
different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
അടിച്ചിട്ടില്ലേ കൊല്ലു
Chance,
ന.
surely!
ആ,
He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that'll be the final
ഛെ,
action of the first half.
come on, come on.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
നാളെ
What
അവരുടെ
have we learned
സമയം
from the first
കളയില്ലടാ.
45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their
സമയം
overall approach.
കളയില്ലേ.
I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball
പോ പോ
quicker,
പോ.
Peter. Entice your opponents
കട്ടി
out.
കട്ടി.
See if you can open them up a bit more.
ഓ,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing step.
He knows it.
That's been cut out. Well played.
Messi
That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a lovely pass. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Sané tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Forlan, he's picked his way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great vision. I think that's offside.
വലിക്കാതിരുന്ന വെക്കാവിനെ ഓടിക്കാൻ നോക്കി ഒന്നാമത് വെക്കാവിന് സ്പീഡില്ല അത് ഫസ്റ്റ്
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. And now they can clear their lines. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
എന്താ പന്ത് കിട്ടാത്തത്
Here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Number 18, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 8, Scholes. Number 6.
Can he get it through? It's played through for him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nicely aimed
വേണ്ട വേണ്ട
pass.
വെക്കുമല്ലേ
Pass is short and sharp. He won't be happy with that one.
എന്താ
As we head towards the end.
നക്കിളിയല്ല നീന
And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He
ലംബളി
did
കളിക്കണം
very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Number 21, Van
But there's going to
Basten.
be another change here.
Coming on the
So,
field
time
is
for a potential
number
game changer.
11,
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave
Cristiano
decision making.
Knocks it into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Scholes. And this is Scholes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's João Pedro. Beckenbauer clears. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
വൈകി കിട്ടി ഇനി ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാം ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് പ്രാവശ്യം ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് ഇത്തിരി ശോകമാണ് ഇല്ല നല്ല ശോകമാണ് Нехай тарапу, ഇല്ലല്ല. 2 റെഡാക്കി എനിക്ക് ചോവും. ഇത്തിരി കിട്ടി. അതാ നല്ലത്.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Milan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
ഹലോ 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 ഹലോ.
And we're underway. Great vision. Now it's Forlan.
നിങ്ങളാടാ
Oh, it's a nice
തിരിച്ചു
idea,
പോകുന്നു.
but the execution was lacking.
നിങ്ങളാ കാണിച്ചത്
Not the most
ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ കൂടി പന്ത്
convincing of
പോയിട്ട്.
passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Defending of decent chance.
ശ്ശെ.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Bale. Oh, that's ambitious.
ഓ
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Danger averted for now. Rivaldo takes a look up. He has a look up. And he's heaved it away. Be a throw-in.
ശ്ശെ.
That's a sharp pass. Always onto this. And it's made its way to him. He's beaten the last man. Chance for a shot!
ഉഫ്, ശ്ശെൻ്റെ മോനെ.
Cross to the back post. Gabriel tries to clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's Stojkovic.
Rivaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
João Pedro has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's got full. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot!
കുറെ നേരം
Goal! Milan!
ഇപ്പടിക്കും
A
ഇപ്പടിക്കും എന്നുള്ളത്.
horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the
Stojkovic!
ഓ
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Stojkovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
തറക്കാതെയായിരുന്നു അവിടെ
Milan
നിന്ന്.
have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
വേണ്ടല്ലോ.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Ericsson. Tries to pass it through. Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Marquinhos with the clearance. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Bale. Rivaldo. And this is Eto'o. In comes the corner. This their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header!
Has been indicated.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the
ഒക്കെ
evidence of what
പെട്ടെന്നൊട്ടൊന്നും
we've seen,
കേട്ടോ.
they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
ഭാഗ്യം കീപ്പർ വരുന്നു.
Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here.
ഭാര്യ
It's
കടിച്ചാൽ
offside. Yes, it is.
കുരു മര്യാദയില്ലാത്ത രീതിയിലുള്ള പൊട്ടിപ്പാടി ഉണ്ടായി.
Defending was strong and firm. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Davids.
The attendance for this match
Rivaldo.
was 71,649.
Vicious ball here. That pass just didn't quite work. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well played and well cleared.
And it's Rivaldo. And he's decided to go for it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Milan can breathe again, just. It's Forlan!
ഓ
That
ഫോർലാൻ
was a brilliant save.
ഒരു
Forlan
ഡഷൊക്കെ
clearly
പോയി
thought he had the
അണ്ടാരം
beating of the
ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ
keeper.
ഓടിയാന്. ഞാൻ ഡഷൊക്കെയാണ്
So,
വലിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുക.
third corner of the game.
ഡഷൊക്കെയാണ് വലിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുക. എന്താണ്
And he's there to get it away. Gently done. Stojkovic. McTominay, very much a man of this moment.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
ഓ
Most teams would
പൊട്ടി
be
പൊട്ടി പൊട്ടി
taking the easier
പൊട്ടി പൊട്ടി.
defensive route by
ഓ
now.
ഭാഗ്യം.
Ruben Dias gets good distance on it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He is through here.
അയ്യോ
And Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Threads one in. And he's in on goal. And this is real chance. And it's in.
ധോണി
They've
ധോണി
stolen
ചാൻസ്.
level at the last. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is
minutes
great
has been
attitude.
indicated.
Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Rivaldo picks it. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find.
Sì. Uf, dorada. Öyle keeper'u ma c'è una più chiaro. No.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the through ball. Good ball, good take. And he welcomes it in. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back.
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Now that's well seen too. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that.
Piccola. Ma quanto
Rummenigge.
cric.
Rummenigge!
Ah,
It's a
così.
goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed.
It's full on!
Malo.
That was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot! And he hits the
Yes,
net!
yes.
That
Come on,
is
come on, come on.
remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He
Uh,
didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's having a shot!
roll.
Goal! Milan!
Back.
They've done it! It
Going back
was
into the game.
coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's a mighty effort!
Ooh.
And oh, he's got that
Beckham.
completely wrong. Stojkovic gathers from the goal kick. Costa Curta
There will be 3
Bellingham.
minutes added time.
looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. But they've got it again. And here's Batistu. Applies the finish! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk is there to clear. And that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking
Yeah,
players
that's a good
aren't
team.
dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
Wow.
counter-attack.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ah, shit.
Come loose here. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the
Saying
furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Delivers with whip. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot. And that was very necessary and claimed it back swiftly. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Delivers the ball. Terrific header. He will be
വീഴാനുള്ള എല്ലാ ചാൻസും ഞാൻ
That
കാണുന്നു.
was a really good break. No
ഒരു
shortage
ഗോൾ
of pace
കണക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
ഇരിക്കട്ടെ ബാക്ക് ഇത്ര ഇരിക്കട്ടെ ഒരു ഗോളിനുള്ള എല്ലാ ചാൻസും കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. ബാക്കിൽ ഒരാളോട് ഇരിക്കട്ടെ.
Number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Messi. Number 11. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
13, Gerrard. Number 22.
And he's been shifted off it.
Nedved. Number
Joao
21.
Pedro.
Thorgan
And
So
it's ended up in
pass.
no man's land.
Oh,
Nedved. Iniesta. Now it's Batistuta. He's played it back. Serginho simply refused to be
Parolo.
outdone there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Indra.
And he's intervened well there.
Clear
Upamecano gets it away.
mindset.
Cannavaro. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
പോസ്റ്റിലേക്ക് അടി വീണ ഗോൾ വരണ്ടോ മോർമൊക്കെ ചുമന്ന്
And they're quick to
പിടിക്കുന്നു
get it back. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely!
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ
They've done it!
മായിരി കൊണാമി
Time minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise that?
കൊണാമി അമ്മേ കണക്കാക്ക് കണക്കാക്ക് ഒഴിക്കാറ് സ്ട്രൈക്കറൊക്കെ കളിക്കണം
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Beckham played and the finish!
ഓ
What a wonderful goal!
ഈ
Well, what's
ഗോള്
more, it's
പലക്കം
him,
ക്രൂസ്
and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And the shot!
നല്ല
They've
മിസ്സാ
scored!
അവർക്ക് കാര്യമില്ല
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
ചാവത്ത് സാധനം
Now they can...
And Owen! Goal! Republic of Korea! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on it.
Goes for goal!
And the keeper has reacted
Nasıl
superbly
tutacağım
there.
lan?
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Allah'ım. Anahtarı, anahtarı, anahtarı. Ay, darapu, darapu, darapu. Anagini. 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 മാറ്റിക്കളിപ്പിച്ചേക്കാം ഫോർലാനെ വിജയിച്ചിട്ട് ഓപ്ഷനായിരുന്നു റേഞ്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോ തന്നെ വെച്ചെത്തിയ 1200 ആളില്ല ഇപ്പൊ കളിപ്പിക്കാൻ അതാണ് പ്രശ്നം.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Now it's Rivaldo. Floated through. Searching pass he's played there.
And that has sent him sprawling. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And here's Rivaldo. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cross to the back post.
Oh,
He's taking no chances there. Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Now who's going to be first to this? He's being urged to shoot. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Stojkovic. McTominay defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. Milan so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Beckham played into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Yep.
Roberto getting this one clear. And it's Rivaldo. Schneider. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Bouten keeps his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nice touch. Quality ball. Tries to play it through. Now it's João Pedro. And he's found a way past. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's got full. And a
Head-ന്
terrific
പോറില്ല.
save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Schneider. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Kluivert. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Can he get it through? Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He can get that clear. Kimmich calmly anticipates. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. But he's well positioned. He tries a shot! And
No.
it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great
ഞാനവിടെ
surprise to
കുറച്ച്
see him
chance
doing
ആണ്
something
മിസ്സാക്കി.
thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Kluivert. Now it's Stojkovic. And this is Kluivert. A chance! Brilliant
Oh,
save from Donnarumma. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played out wide. Swings it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Serginho picks it up out wide. And it's Beckham. Who's looking wide. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to clear it.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Defending was strong and firm. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Stojkovic. Serginho. Plays it across. Milan could have here their final chance.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Beckham. And this is Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo!
ഒന്നും എടുത്തൊന്നുമില്ല.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And that will be it. So in
ഓവനൊരു
the end,
ഓപ്പൺ
one goal
ചാൻസ്.
did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was
ഗോൾ
able
അടിച്ചിട്ട്
to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please take
So
this
Jim, how do you
opportunity.
reflect?
ഗോൾ അടിച്ചിട്ട്. മെസ്സി. വേറെ പണിയൊന്നുമില്ല. വാങ്ങിച്ച് കിട്ടി. തരാമോ?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. No, that's been intercepted. Matthäus. He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting, but takes a shot! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the through ball. And he's straight offside. He won't be happy with that one. Dixon. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's Van Basten.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got away. And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back. Played into space. Matthäus. That's a super give and go. Matthäus. Oh, super ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. India with the corner. They're first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Oh, taken with
Так
style.
классно пробивал.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Marquinhos can get it clear. That has not gone well. McTominay. Stojkovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a cute ball. And this is Forlan. Turns and goes back.
Has been indicated.
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. McTominay! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Van Basten with the clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
Just a quick
resist
announcement,
change
it is now
at this
time
stage.
for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is...
Chance, surely! They've scored! The second half sparks straight into life. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan get themselves back into contention. Bullish header! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Van Basten. And he's searching through. He's having a shot! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Van Basten really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's João Pedro. Has a look and plays it forward. And a chance! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Mateus. Nice looking ball. That pass isn't the best.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely worked. That has been knocked clear.
Yeah.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. India have their second corner now. Mateus with the short one.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Beckham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Milan
6
have
added
it back
minutes has been
and can
indicated.
go again. Always onto this. He's in space and looking for options. The ball's gone astray. Forlan looking to add to his goal. Plays a sharp little... And Messi! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Liverpool
Yeah.
finding
Ah,
themselves
sorry.
unexpectedly behind. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Short changes him with that pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Serginho. McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's João Pedro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he plays one through. He is through here. Luis Suarez. He's free. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Forlan attempts a clearance. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. Great vision. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
പറയാനാണ്.
Forlan certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Rivaldo! He can get that clear. And it's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo!
ശ്ശേ,
Corner number 2 then. McTominay! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. And he thumps it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Forlan. He could be in here. Decent chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Here's a chance! And now they can clear their lines. Cantona. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Luis Suarez. Oh, that's ambitious. And he can clear it away. Played out wide. That's good play. Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread out to the left. Rivaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. Breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Aims beyond the defence. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Taken back almost at once. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot.
വലിയൊരു
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Milan have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort!
Of.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
McTominay, it's played through for him. Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Parallelism
Looking
തിരിച്ചാണ്
to play him in. And the finish!
വളച്ചടി.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And the assistant
Goal.
referee rightly gives him offside.
ഓഫായിരിക്കുന്നു.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's lofted through here. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Played in. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stojkovic. Milan have it back and can go again. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. And claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham plays it in. Shot a goal! They've scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal time.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
2 added minutes has been
So the
indicated.
first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had it.
There's the whistle for half-time.
ചെമ്മിലാണ്.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Stojkovic. He has a look up. Serginho's cross. Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big. And the shot. Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Ruben Dias. Milan still chasing a 1-goal deficit here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. João Pedro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Rooney. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And here's Forlan. Now there's a fine ball. Rivaldo!
Lagra.
Again, same outcome.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Ronaldo, and this is Scholes. Fires it in low. And he's there to belt it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Forlan. Out to the left it goes. Serginho picks it up out wide. That's that, the end. Quite a game. One that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent.
هلا 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 هلا.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. so we're up and running. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel Van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. This looks promising, and he's lost his man here. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Beckham. And Rivaldo. Searching pass he's played there. And the shot's on here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Vieira aimed beyond the defence. Oh, this Forlan is on his own. It's loose. He's tried one. That's really well cleared. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's worked it through. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. So, what can they make of this? Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There will be 3 minutes added
It
time.
was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
We
That's
are
a
glad
really
to
interesting
inform you
game,
that
and they head
today's
in
match
at
day
half-time
programs are
at
available from
1-1.
stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
The second half then, just getting going.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's a shade optimistic. Romario, and Dijk does well to get it back. He's never going to make it. And here's Romario. Mbappe!
Oh,
And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good ball, good take. Cleared without complication. Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that
Ready.
they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's superb.
Oh,
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Now it's João Pedro. Face to face.
lag.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Probing pass. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now this could be a chance. Marquinhos clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he whips it in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Defending of the desperate variety. And a chance!
Yes.
They've done it! And we're all square again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a
Already getting
brilliant
you, Mari
finisher is
some
ignored. It's simple to
Indra.
Mbappe! Oh,
Indra.
yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's gone for goal.
Then try ചെയ്യാം.
And kept out by the
വഴിയൊന്നുമില്ല.
most elastic of saves.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Stojkovic. Vinicius Junior. It's a promising position. Chance, surely! And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral fans would love to come and see.
Your
reflections then, Jim?
Just a
Well,
quick
the surprise
announcement.
for me,
കുട്ടിയോട് പോയി ഒരു ത്രൂ കൂടെ ആക്കൂ കഷ്ട ഇങ്ങനെ വെറുതെ അതിനകത്തേക്ക് മരടുത്ത ശരിയാക്കിയാ മതിയായിരുന്നു. ഞാനോ ഇങ്ങനെ കുട്ടിക്ക് കളിച്ചാക്കും നേരെ കീപ്പറോടെ കൊണ്ടല്ല കീപ്പറിനൊപ്പം കീപ്പറിനൊപ്പം ബാക്കെല്ലാം ചോദിച്ചിരുന്നത്.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Now it's Rivaldo. Now it's Forlan. Forlan is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Osimhen. And this is Batistuta. Cleared without complication. Cruyff. Osimhen. Shot could be on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Ruben Dias clears it away. And that should get the job done.
it's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Serginho. Great ball if he can get there. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very...
And he shoots! Goal! Al Hilal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Osimhen. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro cuts it out. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he can't say now that he's had a shot! Goal! Al Hilal! And they're back in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again. Al Hilal go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, soup! And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Al Hilal go two up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Beckham. Now it's Forlan. And it's Serginho. And that could set him on his... Shapes the shoot! He's got a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention.
Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on you. And there is the half-time whistle. So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper to... And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Neymar. Messi. Looking for the run. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Marquinhos. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now it's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Just a fraction
Sonuna
high.
ഷോട്ടാണ് അടിച്ചത്.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation.
നല്ല ഷോട്ട് എല്ലാം കൊടുക്കുന്നത്
Genuinely fine
വിചാരിച്ചു.
effort.
Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? Interception.
എന്റെ ബാക്കാണെങ്കിൽ കുട്ടിപ്പാളി.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that could set him on his way. And this is Batistuta. There's the shot!
തൊലി.
And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Al Hilal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rivaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Osimhen, he is through here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
G20.
Time added on 4 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram.
മുഖത്തൊരു
Keeper,
ഫോർമേഷൻ
he's
കൊടുത്തി.
given it away. Tries to play it through. And time is up. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.
അത് കളിക്കാൻ കൊണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
That's an imaginative pass. Nicked it back promptly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Forlan. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Maradona. Played into space. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's on it, can he get away? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, superb shot and goal! Goal! Argentina! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There's no flag.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for the run, and this is Forlan. He's got away. Forlan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's João Pedro. Rivaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Rivaldo, it's Rivaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. McTominay! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
McTominay is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Shifted it to the flank, and he's managed to get free. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a throw-in. He's in space and looking for options. And the keeper has it.
There will be 3 minutes added time for Forlan.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Dijk. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Pedro. Now he's got space here. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Argentina are looking to go forward now. He's had a shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's worked it through, and he's found a way past. McTominay gets rid without sophistication. Probing pass, and this is Forlan. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
João Pedro.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitution in progress.
Nicely intercepted. Stojkovic. Now it's Forlan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Milan have it back and can go again. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Back back into the middle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And now they can clear their lines. And he's there to retrieve it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. João Pedro voted...